Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. Thank you very much for joining us in this video, and currently we have 3 Mark II strike drones inbound. The trireme has engaged, my ship is on the wrong side to engage, the Odyssey has engaged, I don't know where the Centaur is, that should engage momentarily. Okay, those strike drones seem pretty strong. But yes, we're going to be fighting some strike drones, it seems, for the start of this video. I have no idea how this is going to go and how well they're going to be able to attack back, so let's find out. Make sure you stay tuned.
These strike drones don't seem to be equipped with shields.
Okay, that's good, but they seem to have a lot of armor then. Okay. Well, my ship's now started to engage.
Right, they're closing on 1 kilometer. First strike drone is down.
Yeah, I saw
Second
that.
down. Third one has released missiles.
Did they just make it through the shields?
No, they hit.
Exia ship, yeah, they made it through his shields. Yep, they've hit the trireme.
Oh, that's a lovely hole.
Your engines are on fire. Oh, okay.
What? Where?
Top side. Here we have 3 holes. We have 4 holes, 3 engines on fire and a hole. Top side of the trireme.
Interesting.
What did they hit that went straight through the shield? Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. What else is on fire here? Because something else is on fire down here. How do you get inside your ship? Where's the entrance? There it is. Let's find out what's on fire. Were they going for your reactor by any chance? Oh, what are we firing at now? Is your reactor alright? Where's the
Yeah, my reactor's over.
Here, it's your gyros. Is it your gyros? I can see the flames over this side.
Might be one it's the because those rear thrusters are encased in light armor with the gyros attached to it.
Oh, okay, so it's probably the thruster then. Yeah, okay, so it's coming from behind the thruster, it seems. I mean, sorry, behind the gyro. Well, that was annoying. How do I get back out of that? Here we go. Right. Do you need assistance repairing said ship?
The nanites are on it.
Cool. Well, that was annoying. Jake, any damage on the Duchess?
No damage reported.
Oh, are we still calling this the Duchess, I guess?
For the moment.
Cool.
I may change my mind.
Oh, I see. Now, what I need to do is I actually need to work on a connector because I need to figure out how I'm going to do a connector on my ship. Because my ship currently has no connector.
What, you haven't built one in?
No, I haven't built one in. I know where I want to connect it, but I haven't built a connector. The reason being that the problem is I don't know, because of the shape of the ship, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to connect it up to other things. But if we've got a station, because we don't have anything on pistons, do we?
Not at the moment.
Will we have things on pistons? As in connectors on pistons?
I cannot confirm nor deny the use of pistons.
Because a piston might actually really help for my connector block. Or I can't even connect there. Combat phase has ended.
Yeah.
Those strike drones were just the end of it. Is it? I really do not have many spots that I could actually put a connector up on. That's the problem I've got at the moment. Why is that connector like that? What's a mega connector? It's actually a fairly good connector. I could dump a mega connector here. Lock it up there. Call that the mega connector. Okay. Right. Let's grab some steel and see what we can do. Run over this way. Steel. Oh, I really need more steel plates than that. Come on. So if I went ahead and did, let's see, 3, 4, and then dump the mega connector, goes there. If I, what's on the other side of this mega connector? Tiny connector. How big does a connector need to be?
For what purpose? Connectors are all the same size.
Okay, connectors are all the same size. Got it. Okay.
Like, no matter what grid it is, they're always the same size. They can always connect to each other.
Okay. Shows how many times I've used connectors before.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. I don't want a small ship connector. What? No, just. Yeah, here we go. Conveyor connector. Connector. Armoured connector. That'll do. That there and that there. Then somehow I've got to find out where the heck that is inside. Where is that going to be inside the ship? That's the back end of the ship. That is towards the back end of the ship. That's the double down bit. Which is all the way down here currently. I can access from here. Some conveyor pipe work here and here. Okay. What's the nanite range again?
350-ish.
How far am I from yours? 350-ish. Okay, that's fine, because then it can build my stuff as it needs to. I need to work out what is down under this. Please let it be the... Oh, it's not the block I thought it was. Rubbish.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Or is it the block I thought it was?
What block should you think it was?
I thought it was connecting to... I thought it was a conveyor block that was going to be underneath this. I've dug into the bottom of my deuterium reactor. Actually, that could work, couldn't it? Because that's all got a conveyor system. So, if I put a conveyor through there... Am I right in assuming that would work?
Storm inbound.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I'm just saying, yeah, I don't know if what you're saying would work.
I'll try it and see what happens, I guess. Conveyor tube, conveyor tube, conveyor tube. Let's have a look. You. Interior plates required. Okay, fine. So 1, 2, and then an armoured. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go over here and see if this works.
We work.
No, sorry, I just saw I decided to turn myself sideways and slot between two ships. So not if this works, but if this works. I'm not helping, am I?
No.
I think we need to end the series now. While we're ahead.
Understood. Initiating
Okay.
version.
Not now.
Oh.
Oh, we have tier 3. We can do tier 3.
Yes. Essentially.
That, and then that, and then lastly,
I have the impression that the nanite factory is not doing the things that it should be.
I think it's currently playing with mine right now. Jacob, did you want the graded stairs?
The what?
okay.
The DLC stairs. It's half the block that the ramp stairs are.
Maybe. 1 second.
Okay, I have the first connector on the underside, which isn't... It's the only place I can seem to connect... I could seem to be able to connect with my ship to any other ship, because it's the flattest bit. I was going to say, are the nanites actually building anything? Or
They
deconstructing
should
anything?
be. Depends if we have. Has anything been marked for deconstruction apart from the thing that I marked?
Not that I know
Not
of.
I'm aware.
Deconstructed targets is this one, I think.
Well, whilst that's going on, I'm going to try and figure out what on earth I'm supposed to do with all of my various weapons.
The problem with... I figured out on I realized this earlier, but the problem with my main battery is I had to turn on for the small Gatling guns to work, but I don't want the big gun aiming at small targets.
Is there a solution?
No. Well, replace it.
You can make it so that gun doesn't fire at small grids.
But there's small turrets on top of the big. See my dilemma. I want the other 2/3 of the gun to shoot at small grid, and the 1/3 of it to shoot at large grid. There's no in between.
Right, I'm looking at adding a few more weapons now to my ship. Energy weapons. So, can you not? Is there not a script or anything that can select which weapons does what? Or which weapons do what?
You have to do it individually with each weapon.
Oh.
I think you could group them into weapon groups, and then that works.
Because I thought with weapon core you could do something like that. Except flare canisters. No. I need something that's... Here we go. So, 1000 fires a flash laser that can rapidly slay small drones, hydromen and small drones. Alright.
Okay.
So I'd go ahead and take a chunk out of here. That's a chunk taken out of that. Send that back to Jake's ship for deconstruction. That's back over your way, and then come back along here through this. Look for where I put that hole, which was one over from that light. So that's one over from the light. And then fit a combat laser into... No, that's a flare launcher. There we go. Forward or backward facing? That's the big question. Does anyone know, does the combat laser have 360 degree... is it a turret that has 360 degree movement?
Which one?
Aurora combat laser. Oh, actually, it says rotary, so it must go all the way around. Oh yeah, hardpoint, full traverse turret. I can see it underneath some other writing. So that should be all the way around. Great. So one there. And one there. 2 combat lasers installed. Where else can I stick a combat laser? Can I put one in? Plugged in there. Here, potentially. The front of my ship seems reasonable. Underside is a little weak. Yeah, underside of the ship is weak. So... could... That's a torpedo launcher, let's not get in the way of that. towards the front of the ship. So I'll put one there. One there. In fact, why one? Why not go for two? Like that. And decide on the rest there. That should build up some more defense on the ship. And then towards the back where not great. Oh no. Oh no. That's not clever. So I've just put these combat lasers in and just realised that by placing the combat lasers where I have, I'm going to make it incredibly difficult for my connector to actually connect, because unless the connection point is narrower than how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Connection points should be narrower than 7 blocks, shouldn't they? Because you're on the Duchess, the connection point is only 1 block because it's protrudes, doesn't it? Hang on, I need to go check. I'm sure. Yeah, because I could connect here and it's just sticking out. Okay, I should be okay, in theory. I'm going to move my ship a little though. Da-da-da. Get in the seat. You know, I really do not like it like that. You're repositioning the little cargo ship.
Yeah, I was unloading the cargo you say you were going to.
Oh yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. What distracted me?
Lights.
Everything.
What didn't distract?
What did distract me? Oh, trying to put a bleeding connector on my ship. That's what distracted me. There we go. You sit there. Ah.
Yeah.
Is it all done?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're confused as to why the nanite factory isn't building many things, it's because the assemblers are building things.
What?
Because we're out of stuff.
Oh, right. Okay, we have nothing. Okay, got it.
Well, no, it's not that we don't have nothing. We just don't have steel. We've got
Oh,
like 100 steel plate.
Do we have enough iron for that now? Or we still...
Yeah. We've got... let's have a look. We've got... quite a bit of iron now, so that should be percolating. It's just going to take time for the assemblers to get through everything.
What are you firing at now, Odyssey?
There's a flipping driller within strike range.
The hilarity of this is that... Actually, Jake, do you want to come see this?
Where am I looking?
The Odyssey.
Fact that's shooting its own thruster.
Yeah, yeah. Thank goodness that it doesn't actually do damage. But why is it just that one firing? Why is this second one decided, no, I don't want to fire?
Because it's the only one that thinks it's got a target line of sight.
What are we making here? Oh, this is Hayes' landing craft.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Hayes, I'd also recommend anti-personnel turrets.
Speaking of that,
the
what's
outside?
firing now? Huh?
Well, those are my turrets.
Oh yes, just to let you know, Hayes, there are enemies around, and I don't mean just ships.
One of the mods we have, crew enabled, also has another mod that we haven't experienced yet. Drop pods.
Ooh. Cool.
Yeah, things are going to get interesting, I would say. Oh, for goodness sakes. Now I can't even see what it's shooting at. I guess there's some drones coming in. Or it's just shooting towards the sun. At the moment it just looks like it's decided to wage all-out war with the sun.
As it should.
Actually, there is one request I have, Jake. Do you think you should change the colour of the shield?
What, the shield around Duchess?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. It's just very blue. Anytime I'm near it, it's just like blue.
The scout ship has a tier 3 ore detector now.
Awesome. What's the range on that?
With a range of 100 meters.
Oh. So what does the tier 3? How do the tiers work on?
Because that one's a small grid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Because the standard tier 1 is 50, right? I can't remember on a small grid. It was 50 for a large grid. Who knows? Who knows?
There's also mass blocks on this ship that I have no idea why.
It just wants to make itself more massive. That's no good. Right. Well, with that, I think it's a good time to end this video. Let's see. Hayes's Planetary Lander is starting to take shape. I want to know how the atmospheric thrusters are spinning in no atmosphere.
Well, they can spin without needing an atmosphere. It just doesn't produce thrust.
Okay, well, it seems to be producing thrust. With that, what the?
Well, it isn't.
Was that a meteor or?
No, that was me checking a weapon.
This is just going to spin forever. Jake has got the station all really nicely up and running. Shield generator and all. Exia has...
Mars? If I remember right, ion thrusters work on Mars, right?
They will be reduced.
Ion thrusters work less if there is higher concentration of atmosphere.
Yeah.
Or I think it's based on gravity, not atmosphere. Whereas atmospheric thrusters improve depending on atmospheric density. So you could have a planet with no atmosphere.
Yeah.
And I know, yeah. Both of them are based on atmospheric density. So the more atmosphere a planet has, the less efficient ion thrusters are. So on the Mars planet, it could be that ion thrusters are better than if they were on an Earth planet. But you should just use atmospheric thrusters and save yourself the hassle.
Well, yeah, because ions. Well, there's. You can't exactly. If there's ions outside of an engine, you can't. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh.
Got enemy vessels incoming. Gadget, I think you should prioritize getting a shield.
My shield's up.
Oh, okay. In which case, ignore me.
My shields are now up. My weapons are not on because I don't really have that much ammo or any ammo anymore. I have my laser weapons on, and that's about it.
So I think it is getting close to the time in which the Centaur needs to be retired.
Why?
Or at the very least decommissioned from its combat, because it's completely outclassed by every other ship we have.
But it's more maneuverable than every other ship we have.
No, it just has faster acceleration.
Okay, well you could upgrade, you could refit it instead of retire it.
Is that cursor?
Cursor's
spinning
gone.
out of control.
Yeah, cursor's gone. Well, that is where we're going to end this video. The Odyssey, when it fires its missiles, everything is targeting that ship down there. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on space engineers. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting us know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you can do so. Link in the description box below, and also you can find me on social media. All the links in the description box below for Twitter, Instagram and Discord. Lastly, do go check out Jake's channel at ZeroJake for more YouTube content. That is all from me, Hayes, Jake and Exia. We'll see you next time in Space Engineers.